Yeah. As a matter of fact, we're working on doing training 200 people in Nevada right now. So to get them trained and equipped, because it's partially about the training where people learn something called PACT and ABCs. They learn how to prevent further injury and secure their scene, get control over traffic, creating a safe scene that they can work in. And they learn things like how to move somebody, where you've always been told you never move anybody. That's just not true. So when you're told you never move anybody, people have been left in dangerous situations. And some people have been hurt or even killed because someone left them in the middle of the road because they were afraid to move them or asked them if they could just get up and move themselves. Can you get yourself to safety? So I had a police officer telling me about somebody who was killed because they were told stay right there instead of get up and move. So, so anyway, that's all part of the prevent further injury. Then we assess our situation so we can give good information to the EMS, and so that we can determine whether or not, places we like to ride are the ones that say no service, right? So we have to make a quick assessment of those of what's going on before you just up and leave to go call for help if your cell phone's not working. Now, if you have a cell phone, you're going to call immediately, but that's the reason that we say PACT, prevent further injury, assess, and then contact, is because we don't assume you have a cell signal. And then you treat the person with life-saving care. And that brings us into the ABCs of trauma: airway, breathing, circulation, which is bleeding, shock, which gets us into internal bleeding. So you look for bleeding you can control first, and then bleeding that might be going on internally. And then you get to your spinal stabilization. So we teach people the priorities of treatment and how they would move through that scene to be able to make a difference. And it's kind of combat medic in it's the flavor of the course itself. It assumes that you have limited supplies, that you have limited people, that you just need to keep the person alive long enough that you can get that professional help there. So that's the idea of it.